Welcome back everyone. McQuillan here from CTN. I'm just going to go over another video. This time I'm going to show you what I do from the very beginning at Reset, and hopefully this will give you some ideas about what you want to do at Reset, just kind of your daily tasks and what you want to accomplish. Doesn't take that long. I mean, if you give yourself a little bit of time, you'll get through it with no problem. So the first thing, obviously, you're going to come up to you're going to come in your castle, because what I do is I refresh it every time at Reset, just to make sure that you get back into all of your daily tasks that'll pop up for you. So first of all, you want these little dots here. Obviously, you want to claim these. So these special things here, all your freebies, get your VIP. So you're going to do those three up there first, and then come on over here, and you're going to see your benefits tab, icons. You're going to go in there into VIP shop, and you're going to hit your box there for that's all free. If you have any of these or want any of these, if you're spending diamonds, you can see how some of mine are checked. Those are the ones that I put in my cart, which is a new feature that they recently implemented, and it's definitely worth doing that for sure. So you don't have to constantly click on these over and over again. I know that was kind of a pain in the butt, but this is so much easier if you just click on your cart. It's basically like you're grocery shopping or something, and you throw all your stuff in there. And you can see I kind of get the basic stuff. I want as much of the speed ups as I can, because obviously you're gonna use those through research. And then you can see the few of the other things that I have there too. The honor banners are a big one, and the new addition here of the books, those random books of wisdom, which is what you want to upgrade your commanders for the awakening. So what I'll do is I'll click on this where it is here. You can see how much it still cost me, a lot, like 10,000, but you can get almost that every day if you do your alliance, kill the alliance groups and the alliance the rebel leaders. I'm sorry, the rebel groups and rebel leaders. So I'll purchase that, and of course that pops up, and you go back to your method. Yeah, this one over here, click on that, and then I'm still upgrading seg, so I purchase one of those every day, and then you click in here and you get your seg medal, and I have 134, so I'm getting closer to maxing him out with the Dragon Forge. You're going to get that one as well, and then sometimes they'll have other things in here, like the blessings one. Well, the best effort is to make sure you make sure you do these before the timer runs out, because you want to get all these things. They're very good. They're going to help you, of course. There's diamonds and those special treasures that are here, the shards. So that's always what you want to do. Keep collecting your boxes whenever that's available. Always check the game rewards here, because sometimes in the game rewards there'll be a survey, and you just fill out the survey and they give you free diamonds for that, which is a big help. But then once you're finished with those, like this one here, see anything you see that pops back up, it gave me a VIP in there. But I'm going to go down to the dragon, and you go to the skill raffle, so you click on that, and then you get the free ones on both sides here, so you do the free ones. And since I purchased ones here, you want to use these if you can. So I'm using them for infantry health, so I want to get my infantry health. I almost had this on, well, I'll say almost, but 35 more, and I can unlock this this badge, this ancient badge, which is really, really good. So just keep collecting these fragments for this one. So the next thing I want to do is I go to the raffle shop over here, and then it's 50,000 gold for one more, or for 5 more, 50,000 apiece. So I want to get all of those, because you have enough gold typically to be able to do that, unless you're going for tier 4 and you're using those all that gold for that, then you might want to save up, but that's just something that I do since I'm already there. And then obviously 15 here, so I'm going to do 10, and then I'm going to finish off the last 5. And you'll get all of those, and you'll be able to upgrade your skills on your dragon, which I do that after I finish this, because you get 4 more of these for free as well, but they take 5 minutes. So you just occasionally keep checking back down at your dragon. I'll go to my alliance here, the alliance button. I'll collect any of the gifts here, make sure so you're filling up your box, and then I'll go to the elite trials if the elite trials is on right now, and I'll take a look to make sure I have all these boxes taken care of. And you'll see here, what do we get here? So he is a cav, so he's for spear, and I believe this is the same thing, right? So At this point, since we're up to 7, I'm not going to go for this, I don't think. We're going to just try to get through here a little bit further. So I'll go in here. You can see some have already hit it, and I'll take the ones out I had previously. And now I just want to click on the spear button down here because I want all the counters, and I don't want to attack them with anything else if I don't have to. Sometimes you'll be at the very end of the day, right before reset, and you won't, you may only have like yesterday. I only had infantry left, and I couldn't attack anything but a cav commander, so I had to do it anyway. So, but you don't want to do that. You want to do the max damage you possibly can. So I'll go here, and I'll probably start with Julian because he's a pretty good tank, and he also does a lot of damage. And then I'll throw Daenerys and probably Arslan because they do high damage dealers as well. And then Miranda's going to go in there, Jamie, and I think I may do one of these over here. So probably Annie. Actually, she's good too. She does that circular. So you put her in the middle because then she'll buff them all. So then you go to battle. Actually, he died, so that was probably bad on my part. I probably could have done a little more damage there if I would have put maybe... who else could I put in there? I think Jean. Yeah, Jean would have been... Or I'm sorry, not Jean. Marjorie would have been a lot better. So I'll put her there now anyway. And then some other damage dealers probably here. She's not really much of a dealer. He isn't either, and these two aren't really either. Hector, I guess. Maybe put them, and then these are just going to be complements in the back. So we'll go through that, do a little more damage. So I finished the elite trial for now, but I'll wait and see whenever the alliance kills him and they move on to the bow. Then I'll come back in here and I'll try to kill put damage on the bow. So I go out of there, then I come back into the alliance boss, and this one takes a little bit longer, but at the same time, once you get, the bow ones are the toughest ones. So once you get your formations down, you'll easily be able to remember what you're going to be doing. So like I don't even have to. We've been doing on this bow for so long. I just I have it down pretty, by heart pretty much. So, but the first one that I'll do is I'll put in. See, I say I know it and then I forget it. We're going to put in Chris to start, and then we're going to have Jean, and then Marjorie, and then you want to go to your bows because they're the counters. So you're going to put Theon, Sheila, and Sabrina, and the reason you put them in there because they're high damage dealers, and then once they get to their special skill, they're doing tons and tons of damage, massive damage. So battle that. Of course, the front row dies, which is fine. You just want to keep those bows alive the entire time. So now I go to Seg. Then you got a healer up front and a stunner up front, and then we're going to throw 2 more bows in the back, and then you want to throw Tyrion in there to buff all of them. Again, very good. Kept all the bows alive to get all their hits, except for Sansa, but she doesn't do any much damage anyway. So go back in, and then we're going to go to Gorel, Jamie, and Kevin. And then we're going to put in Daenerys and Miranda along with Cersei. And again, the back line stayed alive, which is good. So you can see I'm already almost at 5.4 million damage. So we'll go back in, and then we have Haley, Varys, Rob, and then we're going to go Julian, probably Arslan because he does a lot of damage. I'll go back to 1 more bow, so we'll probably throw in Melisandre. Get that again. Worked out pretty well. Kept your hitters alive in the back. So go back in again. We're at 6.2 million. So then Andrea, Russell, and Lyanna. And then we want to I'm going to probably put the 2 bows in here. Robert, once you get him to gold, he's actually a little bit better, doing some damage, but still not, you got to think, takes, 3,460 damage every second for 5 seconds, so that's not too bad. And then you probably want to put in, Meryl is what I put in over there, so do that. So Meryl died, but the 2 bows stayed alive, which is great. Now you're at 7 million. And then I think I got 2 more formations, so I try to put in, again, your tanks up front. So like Hector's really good. He's 48,000 there. 39, there's 45. There's 36, there's 30. So probably then you put John in there, and then you want my 3 golds in the back. I think they all die here though. Yeah, but they're not all their skills aren't that great. But still, it's another 600,000 damage basically out of those. And then I think the last one, or maybe two more, one full one and one partial. So then we look at, we got 36,000. There's 30, 29, 26. Well, he's 36. What did I say? 36. So I'll flip them. Not that this probably matters too much since they're all gray. I think they actually attack the higher of the two. Okay, she's really good. Actually, I think we may put Annie in there because she does that healing, I believe, right? Tax values, yeah, circular lasts 9 seconds, so that's pretty good there. And then we'll put him in there, leave those two at the end, see what that does. Yeah, Annie actually stayed alive. So then we got up to, so almost 8 million, see, that's really, really good. And then these two will give me like almost nothing. Boom, gone. So you finished off that. Then you come back here, your dragon's probably up for 5 minutes, yep, take that down. I know I'm moving kind of faster a little bit. Cross-page server, that's basically where you go to the elite trials as well. You can find it here too. So you can check on that occasionally. Like it's going to be there a little while. Check your merchant ship. Merchant ship should be, might be back. So again, I'm going to collect all those for sure. You want to keep doing that as much as you can. Then I'm going to go to the training grounds. And one thing I do, well, I'm going to go to Expedition Beyond first. But something I do is I don't do the training grounds yet. I wait until just about the next upgrade, just the next time that they are going to give diamonds, and then I'll just use all my. So then you get your highest position in there, and then to get the most diamonds for that next reset for the training grounds. So I click on Expert. I might be able to do Master if I tried it, but it's a lot more difficult. So basically here I clear it out. I look to see what they have, so now I'm going to counter that with probably just one of these and at one cav, and then I throw a bunch of bows. And then attack. And I lost a little bit of bows, but still not too bad. And we'll go back in again and check the formation. Infantry cav. So infantry and spear, so I'm just going to throw one infantry in there. It's like a 60,000 will work. See what that does. Yeah, it stayed alive, no problem. And then the next one's probably going to be another infantry cav. So now I'm going to need 2 calves, probably 2 40s. That might not be enough, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, it was good. Nothing died there for my bows. They stayed there. So the next one, this looks like infantry cav again. So infantry cav and some spears. I'll probably go. Let's go with. I'm going to go with an 80. Probably an 80,000 infantry, because the 2 spears and then the infantry, and then throw that other bow in there. Do that. Yep, that worked again. Good. So now I'm at the 5th level. So right now, that's about the time that I'm going to just go with my bows and just deplete them. So I'll go back here, throw another one in, and I'll just take down all I can with this bow. So usually I can get about 2 levels out of it. Yeah, the next one I'm going to die. But I'll weaken them at that point too. So I'm not even looking at it. I'm just, so that one died, of course. Now I'm going to go back to the other bows I have left. Finish those off. No problem. Then they're not going to pass on the next one. These ones are going to die. But I put a hurting on them, so he only has a little infantry and the rest are bows. So quit that. Come back in. Oh, I got to finish them off again. There we go. Even got into their bows a little bit. And then we're going to go, I'm just going to, since you're just a couple of bows left, actually this isn't probably the smartest way to do this is to go all your small ones in there and just attack them. Yep, perfect. Do it to the next one here. So we're in level 9. Alright. So we did all those. So we have, what, infantry cav. So infantry, yeah, so then that's when I'm going to go my big guys here like this. Should be able to take care of them, no problem. Yep, there we go. And then the last one looks like, clear that out, we're going to do cavalry. So once we finish that off, should do it. Yep, no problem. And then once you finish off, actually, like I said, I go in the training grounds later before, so like the next time, right now it's about 1 o'clock on the server time. So at another 2 hours, so about another hour and 45 minutes is when I'll go, if I can, if I'm up, if I'm, depending on your time zone. So I'll go back, check the dragon again, it's not ready yet. But so then after you do Expedition Beyond, I go over to the blacksmith, Click on that. That's when your refinement is for what you just did in the Expedition Beyond. So I'm in here. I'm going to go to the ones I have. I'm going to use all my diamonds. Good. And then you're going to, anything you need to change was the blue diamonds in here, or rocks, or whatever those are, stones. So I'll look and see what I need. There's certain ones here that I have that I don't need. So I'm just looking through to see which ones, like enemy army health reduction. It's not that great because it's so low. It's 3.75%, and the max I think is like 15. So I'll probably get rid of that. Plus health is only to that front line that you're attacking anyway, or getting attacked by. So I'll probably try to get rid of that. Hospital capacity. I think this one I'm looking for infantry attack. So that's the kind I'm going to keep rolling till I find that, which I probably won't because this takes forever. And spear health, it is what it is. So we move on. So then, always check in here, make sure your alliance quest is all done. Your VIP chests, make sure you get those as well. Check your mail to see if you have anything in here that you might need. Going through those, always check your inventory too, because you might have those chests that are probably you got from me like previously. That's always good. Check on those. That's speed ups, stuff I got there. And you can check your tavern. Sometimes that doesn't give you that red bubble to let you know, or the snoozing sign, the Z's. And then check your friendship. Go in there and then see what you have. I'm not going to go through this, but you can do that yourself. Just pick the ones that you want. I'm for battle, so I'm trying to get, you can see here, I'm trying to get leadership, battle mastery, and command, and leave the aptitude and the finance alone. So just a couple things I try to do there. And if you're trying to get more aptitude and stuff, you absolutely can do that. I mean, you can see mine. I have 7 hours and 1 minute, which is quite a bit. Getting that every like 4 hours, I believe it is. So, and then you go up to the elite, check that out, see what the elite is, because sometimes your Tyrian medals are in here. You always got to keep an eye on that. I see the daily has Tyrian medals for building and research. I may try to do that. 3.6 million, almost 3.6 million is a lot. However, I may try to do that if I can. Then you're going to click on your active rewards, claim all of those. You need to kind of do this last because you can build these up and you can do it all at once. Spin your wheel, see what you get. Bunch of crap right there, obviously. And then we're going to go to, well, that dragon there too. But then after that, there's not a whole lot left to do. So I did the alliance boss, did the elite trials. Got that taken care of. Oh, another thing here too, I just noticed as well. You can see up here, I'm at 109 of 148. So if I need to go upgrade something, go in here one of these commanders. So I'll check on Chris because I've been trying to upgrade his awakening. So I'll go to here, and there'd be a green arrow here that would tell me I'm finished. I still need 10 more of those books. So I'll get rid of that, but then I'll scroll down, and right now I don't have any medals available, or don't need any more medals, but I'm trying to get their equipment. So I'll click on this, you click on their items here, what's the empty one, combine it. This is the one that I need. You can see this one has a red dot, that means it's already full, by combining other equipment as well. So you don't have to worry about that, but this one is not. So I'll click on this. I have 8 of 25. I need to fill that up, and just blitz it. And I got 2. It's a very difficult one to get. And then 8, and of course 8 more, and I just still didn't get any of them. So that was kind of a bummer too. So you finished up with that. Pretty much, that's all you really need to do. You can check your dragon too. My dragon's going to come back in 2 minutes, so you can collect those whenever that happens as well. But I'm going to go out of this city into the world, and there's the 2 things you want to do there, of course, and I think everybody knows this, is you want to do your your rebel leaders and your rebel groups. However, we are going to start, because we always do at certain times, we do the dragon rallies, which they can see they've already started. They're already getting going here, so I'll probably join that. If I want to. I mean, you don't have to. Even if you're here, if you're trying to upgrade your dragon, of course, that's what you want to do. But if you're trying to maybe upgrade some of your equipment, that's also another thing you possibly do. And then obviously you click over here, you can see what's available. So they got the Crownlands and the Stormlands. So whichever, some people don't even care. They just click on Crownlands and then they pick the third or whatever, and then they go and find them and kill them. I recommend, if you're going to do this, take the time to figure out which ones you want, and just make a little notepad of the ones you want to attack and the ones you want to skip. Like I have it, and what is it, Crownlands and Stormlands. So like the Crownlands, rioters, I know that that's going to do farming. That's going to increase my farming speed and capacity. So that's something I would want to attack because that'll help us in the War of the Kingdoms. And then the other one, which is the Stormlands, is I don't even have it listed, so I don't know. I'd have to look and see what that is, but it's just something that I don't need anyway. So so the dragon rallies have started. So I will join Queen's Dragon Rally here. I'm just going to put the dragon in there, just send my royals and be done with it. So that's pretty much it. There isn't a whole lot more to do with that. Make sure you keep your bubbles on. I expire here in about an hour, so I'll put another one on here for 24 hours because it's FFA right now. So there's going to be a lot of attacking going on. We already got attacked for a few unbubbled. So go to the alliance log. You can see some of the ones that have already gotten hit. But yeah, other than that, it's about all you can do. Sometimes people will put shards in here that they're trying to do from their album. So you can go ahead and do that too. Ones that you may need. So I can do that. So I have 4 of them, and then secrets. I think no, it's not this 3-eyed raven. So I have 1. So I'll just post. You can post 3 requests a day. Or there's another one there too that I just have 1. So I'll see if anybody has that. And then hopefully you can get the bonuses. You're like, this is a really good bonus here. The infantry health, attack, and defense reduction. It'd be great if I could get those. And the other ones I don't really have a whole lot of because you got to get them from certain events, or sometimes you can pay for them, which I wouldn't recommend doing because it's so random. And then here's a level up. I don't know if people have seen this before, but at the level 4 here, so you can click on that, and that these certain levels here. So right now I'm at level 4. Well, I'm getting to level 4. So once I finish that off, once I get to 6, I can unlock this an extra percentage here, which is really good. So, what I typically do is you're basically done with these Ravens ones. The Death of John Aaron. Those ones I would just upgrade to it, and then you can once I get to 45, then I'll move up to the next album. So that'll be great to do, and I could probably do her too, but I want to keep some there just for the trading possibility, and if I can help somebody out. But the Death of John Aaron, I think everybody has that. What's the very first one? So, but that's it. If you have any questions, feel free in the comments, and maybe something I didn't do that I could have done, or I helped you hopefully a little bit maybe with something, and maybe you can help me. Same thing. It's always it's what we're here for. But McQuillan signing off.